rapper play a game in the ninth inning.
Hey WGIS Sports listeners,
Yep.
are you a coffee connoisseur? Do you truly enjoy a cup of coffee first thing in the morning? Well, our sponsor, Fat Boy Coffee, has 4 amazing blends of coffee to offer you today. First, we have the 330, which is a light roast. It has tasting notes of citrus, milk chocolate, and cream, as well as a hint of caramel too. The second is the 550. The 550 is a medium roast with tasting notes of almond, honey, plum, and chocolate. This is a smooth coffee. The third is the 990. The 990 is a medium dark roast with tasting notes of brown sugar, hazelnut, and plum, and has hints of milk chocolate depending on how you brew it. And last, you have the Arctic Black. This is a dark roast with tasting notes of dark chocolate, anise, and smoky raspberry, all of which are Fat Boy's coffee signature blends. Go to Fat Boy Coffee, that's Fat Boy with a P, PHATBOY, coffee.com, and pick you up a bag of their amazing signature coffee blends. You won't be disappointed. And while you're there, don't forget to enter our promo code WGISports1 for 10% off your order. Fat Boy Coffee, don't let the fat fool you.
Welcome, WGI Sports. Another Tuesday night edition of the Rundown.
Yes, sir.
Your boy John, the drum major, with my man, the chef. Chef, what's good, brother? What's happening with you?
Listen, I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm not.
Yeah.
We took last week off. How was your retreat? Everything was good?
Oh, the retreat was very interesting, man. It was very interesting to say the least. Let me tell you something. I'll put it like this. For those who don't know, for the people out there, if you ever watch Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson asked this question to a lot of his guests before he begins with the interview. He talks about the toad. And so he talks about the toad and he talks about his experience with the toad. So I'll just put it to you like this, people. I'm down with Mike. My wife and I are down with Mike.
No doubt.
He done did the toad, but we ain't gonna get into it. But it's not for the faint of heart.
Really?
It ain't for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a really powerful process, a real powerful experience. And I did it just like Mike Tyson did. You know what I'm saying? So that's some yeah. So the missus and I, we came out on the other side, and we back at it. You know what I mean? So that's no doubt. That's what it is, man. Like, Chef, what's good with you, man? What's been happening? I see Demir getting better.
Listen, him and his best bud, Eli. I want to give him a shout out. Yeah. Shout out to Eli Edits. Go check him out on YouTube, Eli Edits. Anyway, Eli and Demir back to back. So one would bat fifth, one would bat sixth, and then they reversed it. One would bat fifth, one would bat sixth. So they tore it up this past weekend. Matter of fact, they've been on the roll this month. Eli, most importantly, say he gets the WGI Sports Award for the month. Yeah. That kid's been crushing it. Yeah, man. He's really been crushing it. Hard work pays off, man. Listen, I got to tell you, Demir's been putting in work in the lab. He was in a slump, and he came out his slump as well. And it's been interesting. Yeah, it's been interesting. He's been crushing it. I think the people at the academy have seen a vast improvement in him. They actually admire it. You know what I'm saying? He's like that kid that you want to say, listen, Demir came here last year. He wasn't doing well, but now look at him. He's crushing balls 260 feet.
Yeah.
Easy. He's not even swinging full.
That means the kid got some power, man. He's only, 11?
11. They said that.
Yeah, they said
260 footers.
Yeah, easy.
That's hella impressive, man.
It is. It
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
Actually, he was at the academy yesterday, and he was showing his coach how he likes to bat, and his
Yeah.
coach was telling him, "Listen, as long as you keep that ball in your mechanics is to keep that bat in front of the ball. You get out in front of it, it's effortless for you.
Yeah.
I mean, your power is just easy for you. It just comes easy." And he crushed one right over center field wall, 260 feet. Yeah. So the kid is still working, man. He's but as his other best friend would call, dad would call him, an unpolished gem.
Yeah. Dig it. So, no, that's good to hear, man. I love to hear the progress. Love to hear the progress, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute to Demir.
Yes, sir.
AKA Vlad Sherry Jr.
Hey, he'll make it. He'll make it.
Yeah. That's good, man. He's on his way to retire you, brother. He's on his way to retire.
Listen, if that's the case, it'd be my wife first. I know she'll love, because you know how women always think they're a sports fan, but they're like, that sport is boring. Yo, I watched my wife grow up in 2 years. 2 years with baseball. She's a savant in baseball right now. She's a savant. I mean, she's teaching him now. Listen, because he's coming up in the catching world now. He wants to be he doesn't want to be a catcher, but they like his progress, that they seen him catching. And he was like, yo, listen, you need to report to catching camp and winter workouts.
Yeah, he's learning the position.
Yeah, so my wife is familiar with that now. So she's like, listen, when you come up, you got to come up. And I was like, okay. I see what we doing out here.
Yeah, she into it. Yeah.
She's into it. I mean, when you got a daughter and you got a son, but she's working with the daughter, and she's like, listen, tell me what you want her to see. And I explain it to her, and then she breaks it down. She watches videos, and then she goes to work.
Nice. You know, it's good to have the full support of the family behind the kids, man. That's what it's about.
It is.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's good to know, man. That's good to know.
No doubt.
So yeah, special shout out to Mr. Demir. You know what I'm saying? As his progress goes along. Youth Nation, shameless plug. You know, that's coming up to Youth Nation. You know, we're gonna have that sector in the making. It's in the works.
Yeah, for sure.
So you know, Demir is kind of spearheading that.
He is.
But it's gonna be in formation soon, folks. You know,
indeed.
We're gonna have some branches extended. Trust. But,
listen, the director of the baseball academy is all in on it. He wants first dibs.
Dig it. Love it, man. Love it. But let's go on with the salutations and shout outs, my brother.
Let's go out with the shout outs, bro. Let's go. Let's do it.
Of course. You know, we gotta start out the shout outs with we're gonna go out with Fat Boy Coffee. Fat Boy Coffee. Shout out to Coach Lonnie and Rock. Salute to Rock, major distributors of the product. Various flavors of gourmet coffee.
Thanks.
Yes, tasteful coffee, various variations of gourmet coffee. For those of you who want to make a purchase of the coffee, use code WGIS Sports 1 and you'll get 10% off on your first purchase, 10% discount off your first purchase. Using code WGIS Sports 1. Get your first purchase of Fat Boy Coffee.
Get that coffee.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Sugarwater Radio, Sugarwater TV franchise, and New Girl was good. That's family over there. That's another empire. That's another empire on the rise, another multimedia empire. But first and foremost, always tune in to Sugarwater Radio. Thursday nights at 10 p.m. In the segment The Liquid Truth of Franchise and New Girls. That is gossip and news equals infotainment. That is gossip plus news equals infotainment. That's how they do. That's how they get down over there. Sugarwater Radio, Sugarwater TV, franchise and New Girls. Shout outs to them.
They got some ish coming up this week.
Yeah, they got something coming up this week. So tune in Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
10 to 12, tune in. www.sugarwaterradio.com. Tune in, as I will. We always tune in. Indeed. Graph Inks. photography or multimedia advertising for any and all occasions, bar mitzvahs, divorce parties, stripper parties, sweet 16s, quinceañeras. I got my passport. I,
you know that picture?
Yeah.
I got mine.
I know, right? I paid all my taxes.
I don't have a form. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
There we go. I got the receipt.
Yes.
I got the receipt.
I don't owe the IRS nothing. I paid all my taxes. I'm happy. So Brad Inks will be there to celebrate any and all occasions.
Any
and all occasions. You want them there, they will be there to celebrate any happy occasion you got going on. The finest in photography, the finest in graphic arts and multimedia entertainment and promotion. Brad Inks. Check them out. Brad Inks. Indeed. And last but not least, get yourself a shirt. Elevate your mind, elevate your vibrations, elevate your consciousness. Get yourself a shirt from www.inspyah.tees.com. That is INSPYAH Tees, TEES. All one word. Inspire Tees, or actually Inspire Motivational Tees. I'm sorry, InspireMotivationalTees.com. But Inspire is spelled INSPYAH. Motivational Tees. Y'all know how to spell motivational tees.com. It's all one word. Log in, get yourself a shirt. IMTs, the most popular sale. People done started the movement, started the IM movement. Got a lot of people rocking the IMTs. You go ahead on that website and cop yourself one.
Listen, and especially in this day and time where we're post-COVID, a lot of people need motivation.
Yes.
And people, scared to mingle and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You need something inspirational.
Absolutely.
Head on over to Inspire. They got you. They got you.
Sir. Yes, sir. And it's supposed to be, speaking of that, with the COVID thing that you mentioned, Vlad, there's supposed to be a second wave coming in. We all got to anticipate that. So please get your immune systems up.
Yep.
If you're one that's about getting the boost, get the boost by all means, no judgment. But there's other variations to get your immune system up. I personally go the holistic route, but for those who get the booster, again, no judgment, get the booster, protect yourself at the best way you possibly can for this new wave. We all should anticipate this new wave that's coming, and prayers up for us all. Prayers up for everybody. Prayers up for humanity. So this new wave, this new variant that's supposed to be coming. Indeed.
Mask up.
Yes. But Chef,
let's
get to it.
Listen.
The Liberty. You was about to say the same thing, right?
There's a lot going on in sports, bro.
Yes, sir.
A lot of things going on.
Listen. But dogs, the Liberty.
Yeah, man.
The Liberty is in the chip. The Liberty's in the chip.
Yeah.
They avoided elimination.
Yeah.
They avoided elimination. And Vegas Aces are a powerhouse. Asia Wilson and the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Never count them out, man. This ain't New Edition.
Nah. New Yorkers are fighters.
Yeah, no doubt.
They ain't going out like no chump.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to T. Weatherspoon. I remember that last squad that went to the chip.
Yeah.
And man, they put up a battle. It's like it's never in the cards for New York, you know what I'm saying? For the Liberty, that is, so to watch them again and battle, like it was a battle royale like no other.
Yeah.
To watch them pull that out. So I think they needed that confidence boost to get them the game 4.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to these women gladiators going to battle tomorrow.
Yeah. Shout out to Brianna Stewart and Simone Ionescu, man. Those are hitters right there. And it was when Stewie got signed. When Stewie got signed I believe it was last winter or early spring. When they signed Stewie,
you had to know.
The whole shift happened.
No
It's
doubt.
like, oh, we
No
got
doubt.
Stewie.
Yeah. Miss University of UConn.
Yeah, you understand. You understand me. You understand me.
Yeah.
Stewie and Simone Ionescu, leading the charge. And once we seen that them two paired up, because once we drafted Ionescu, we was like, oh, we got a legit point guard now since Becky Hammond, ran the point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and honestly, she's definitely a tad more talented, more offensive on the offensive side anyway than Becky Hammond. Becky Hammond was always a hard nosed,
Yeah.
defender, lunch
Right.
pail, hard hat point guard. She was definitely a hard nosed point guard.
No.
Mentored by Teaspoon, as you mentioned. She was under Teaspoon's wing, so they had that hard nosed New York point guard kind of mentality. So Becky adapted that, but you got Simone Ionescu, always hard nosed point guard, but also offensive minded. She gonna put 20 on you.
Yeah.
20, 25 on you. So her teaming up with Stewie, there was a shift to the paradigm, and you see the result. They done carried the league to the NBA Finals, but they going up with the, I think they're defending champions, the Aces. They're a powerhouse with Aja and the crew. You know what I'm saying? Candace Parker, the Hall of Fame vet. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. You mean sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah.
But New York is different.
Yeah.
New York is different.
Yep.
This it's just, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully this will inspire the fellas. Although the fellas did fairly good this year too. I mean, they got knocked off in the semis, but they fought hard. But that's what New York basketball is about. We fighters, man. We ain't going out. We ain't going out like no chump. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to beat us down because we're gonna get back up.
Yeah. I feel. I mean, I know what I called out in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I still don't feel like Tibbs is the one to carry us to the banner, but I feel like Tibbs will probably more than likely win a banner with the Knicks. I really do, because it just seems like everything is lining up for him.
Yeah,
and the Knicks and the New Yorkers wanting a star in New York so badly.
Yeah,
you got to look at what you got, and then say to yourself, does Embiid fit? Does Cat fit? Does any superstar fit versus what we have? We got to start.
A big.
Yeah, big. Right.
So this is a big that we talking about. Yeah.
Right. And then you got to figure out, well, what pieces are we missing?
Right.
Is it a star or is it just a banger? Is it just a lunch pail kind of guy that comes in there and just cleans up everything? Or do we already have him and we're just overlooking him because we want something else? So, New Yorkers is going to have to figure that out this season. We'll see. But I like the stance that the front office is making, which is like, minimal moves, but not selling the bank.
Yeah.
Not selling the mortgage, excuse me.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
So, I like that move.
What's your thoughts on the acquisition of Dante DiVincenzo? That's my guy. I remember that I like his game, man. I followed him in Villanova.
You did?
Guy, I like the kid. You know what I mean? So
I like him too.
Yeah.
Unbiasedly, I gotta say, it's going to be an interesting move.
Was the acquisition of Dante really necessary? Although I like him, was it really necessary though?
I think it is.
Okay.
The one thing the Knicks is missing, other than just a dominant big like a Patrick Ewing, is a pure shooter, right? I know we got Grimes, but do we have that Curry, that Steph Curry, or that the Batman and Robin? So we got Jalen, but does Jalen have Robin? And I think DiCincenzo is that Robin. He's comfortable with him. And then you have your Justice League. You got your RJ, your Julius Randle, your Grimes, your Quentin, your Q, Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
So you got players there. You just got to balance it out. So basically, what it looks like is like if you combine the Knicks through the '90s, right?
Mhm.
So you got your Anthony Mason, your Kirk Thomas, your Larry Johnson, your Patrick Ewing, your John Starks, and Herb
Allen
Houston, and
Charlie
Herb.
Woods. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you combine those kind of players, you can see a mixture of those players sprinkled into today's current team.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah.
if you put Kurt Rambis and Anthony Mason together, and a lot of people say blasphemy, blasphemy. Just think about what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's the total package, but Julius Randle is a mixture of those players. You know what I mean? He's not polished. You know what I mean? By no means, but you can see the influences of what the front office is trying to bring to New York.
Right, right. Well, I know you've been a guy that's been on and off about Randle and back and forth about Randle. You know, my position stays the same about him. See, he's just like Zach Wilson, he's getting a third chance. But this is the third chance he need to show and prove. So it's like him and Zach got that similarity where they frustrate the hell out of the fans, and these two guys are so under the microscope.
Yeah, they are.
They're very under the microscope. So Julius is still here. We have to live with it. He's not going nowhere. So us as New York fans, we got to deal with it. So, but he gotta make some changes in his play. He got to make some changes in his attitude. He got to make some changes in his play. He got to make changes in his composure. We, as a collective New York Knicks fans, we don't want to see what we've seen for the past 2 years. We don't want to see that. I hope as a new season, new year, there's a new level of maturity that happens, and he plays much smarter.
Yeah. I think we'll see it too, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because especially like think about it. You would know better than I would. You know, usually when Rastafarians have locks, you know, and they cut off their locks, they do it for spiritual reasons. You know what I mean? And if you looked at Randall last season, that man didn't do his hair; it just kind of like locked up.
Yeah.
And so he shaved it, right?
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah,
he shaved it, and is that in a sign, like most Jamaicans would say, maybe not, but is he getting rid of the bad energy by shaving his hair?
That's an interesting point that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Because it wasn't like, because he was just letting it go. It wasn't like he was threading it up. It was just a wild afro that knotted up pretty much.
Right. Yeah. So, he didn't braid it. He couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah. So that's a great point, because it's kind of symbolic of how he's been.
Right.
The play. Okay, occasionally he'll drop 30, but then he'll make that one erratic rate, that crucial error that turns the tide of the game, and it'll be at the wrong time, them costly errors, and at times, and he makes those costly errors. Sometimes JB bails him out, and we get lucky because JB bails him out,
right?
Or RJ bails him out. Somebody bails him out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or IQ hit a clutch shot from the corner, bail him out because he's so erratic and throwing turnovers, you know what I mean? Trying to be a point forward. He's not a point forward. We all know that. We wish he stopped being a point forward. Get the ball up.
That's that Anthony Mason thinking.
Yeah. He's not.
But he's Kirk Thomas. He ain't got no point guard skills.
Yeah. But he can score.
He can. Yeah. He's an inside beat. He's a meat. Pause, but he's a meat packer.
Yeah. Just bang. Pause.
Yeah.
He got the body. He's a big boy. He's a strong man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the blocks.
Yeah, no doubt. Hit the post.
Hit the post.
You know what I'm saying? Get them rebounds and put it back up.
Basically, hit the block. Yeah,
that's what New York wants to see. Everybody want to hear that energy.
Yeah, exactly. And occasionally, all right, you want to let it fly. Show them that you can shoot the three. All right, let it fly. But for the moment, we would like to see you in the box.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? So
Keep the shooting attempts down and
yeah, please, yeah.
yeah.
I can almost guarantee if that man hit the box, he gonna give us 40
Easy
every night.
easy.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you shoot it out to Dick. That's why they brought in D. You know what I'm saying? They brought in D for him to take that pressure off of Randall trying to hoist up them threes. Listen, take those tools. I don't care. But bang, though. You know what I mean? But the threes, leave it to your man, JB.
Yeah.
DiCincenzo.
Yeah.
And occasionally RJ. Because RJ, he'll he's a little suspect too with the shooting. But he'll pull up and then fake the pull up and then drive. So that's what I love about this game.
I was watching RJ in the World Basketball Championships. He's repping Canada very well. He was doing his thing. So we might see a reemergence of RJ as well. I mean, I know people's been frustrated with RJ, not as much as they were with Julius, but RJ is becoming that second or third option. He's been kind of consistent somewhat, and I more see RJ improving this year. I think I think RJ can reach an all-star level this year finally.
But he's the only one out of that class.
Yeah.
He's the only one out of that class that's kept his nose clean and it's been constantly being disrespected and climbing the charts like a New York hit.
Yeah. I see him climbing. I think he's gonna climb even more based on what I seen when he was playing for Canada. He had like one or two bad games, mid games, whatever. But for the most part, he was doing his thing for Canada. He was cooking.
He was. Easy.
Yeah, he was cooking. He was cooking. You know what I'm saying? He was dropping 27 here, 29 there. You know what I mean? So he was cooking. You know what I mean?
That's what you want to see.
Him and SGA, they were cooking.
and then you got Grimes in the lab cooking too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Taking pointers from another goat. So
that's it.
So the Knicks just want to get better. They want JB hungry right now. He's like, okay, I see y'all. I see everybody's been working in the off season.
Yeah.
Let's make this gumbo.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's work. So
I mean, there's really nobody standing in their way other than just records and personnel.
Yeah.
I know I picked Boston because that's just what we got.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
New York Knicks.
Ace.
Yeah, New York Knicks top 5 right now.
Easily.
Top 5.
Yeah, easily. And in that order too, 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
After I see them, I can see them 4th or 5th seed this year.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anything less than that will definitely be a setback, major setback. If they not 4th or 5, it's a setback. I mean, if they're 6, even if they 6th, 7th, setback. You dudes, we done seen what y'all could do last year. Y'all got the 4 or 5 spot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be right there. You know what I mean?
No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Listen, the pressure was in the playoffs when y'all had to face Miami. Y'all almost knocked them out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good fight, though. It was a good fight.
Damn good fight.
The surprising series was the Cavs. I thought that was gonna be hardcore, but they dominated the Cavs.
They did.
That was impressive.
Like out the gate.
I thought that was gonna be must see TV. I thought that was gonna be 7. I thought that was 7. You know what I'm saying? With Spider coming to town, and you know what I mean. Spider coming to town want to prove a point, but
out the gate, Joe. That game was over.
Yeah, they shut that down. Him and Spider and D Garland.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and
I easily thought that was going to be a good series. It was
with Jared Allen in the crew. I mean, they had a nice crew over there. So I thought that was must see TV. I was like, oh, this is going going 7. But they did that in 5. Like, what?
I want to be.
Yo.
I know. John, listen. Here's the sad part of this whole last year playoffs.
Yeah.
The Bulls. I don't see the Bulls doing. Listen, they got Derek Harper back, but not Derek Harper. Derek Rose. I don't see the Bulls making any noise.
Did Derek return to Chicago? I thought he went to Memphis.
I thought he went to Chicago.
No, I think he's with Memphis, I believe. He's with Memphis.
Okay. He's with Memphis.
Okay. He's now Jaws vet. Yeah, he's Jaws vet. So I think that's good. I think that's perfect. D Rose being over there, being Jaws' mentor.
Well, listen, man. That dude's got an ego.
Huh?
That dude's got a set of one heck of an ego, though, man.
Oh, Ja, I think D Rose can taper that off though, because D Rose used to play like Ja. Yeah. D Rose used to play exactly like Ja. Super explosive, taking off on bigs.
Yeah.
You remember D Rose in the Chicago days. He was bananas.
He was a problem.
He was a big problem. It was like, oh my God. I mean, we saw point guards play, but D Rose took that point guard. D Rose had the athleticism. He had the hops. The boy was only 6'2".
Sad thing was
them devastating knee injuries. You know what I'm saying?
And who do we got to thank for that? Mr. Tibbs.
Yes. You always gonna bring it back to Mr. Tibbs. Tibbs. You know.
But you know what though? I credit him for this.
Yeah.
And it's not even him, it's Julius Randle. If you stay in shape and ready, then the most that'll happen to you by the end of the season is that you'll lose your punch. You'll wear down, but you won't get hurt. So I give the New York's training staff for keeping the New York Knicks healthy.
Yeah.
Because Tibbs was pushing that panic button, and he overused Randall and some of his former players.
Yeah. That was always been a gripe on him. You know what I mean?
He lived up to it.
Yeah, that was always the issue with him. Overusing the people. That's why injuries happen. You know what I mean? So that's always been the issue with them. You know. But before we move on, man, let's talk about this new backcourt CP3 and Steph. Steph is playing off ball now, man.
Oh, I didn't see that. I haven't seen the game yet. I missed it.
Yeah, but no. But no, I'm sharing with you. There's a scheme where they had Steph playing off ball, and CP3 was running it. You know what I mean? That looked good, man. Steph playing off ball.
Well, that's to replace DiCincenzo.
Huh?
They got to replace DiCincenzo. And
yeah.
Whatchamacallit that went to DC.
Yeah, and Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah. But I think for the fact that that, and here's the other thing. Steph is 35 years old, so you have CP3 running the point and Steph playing off ball. That's less stress on Steph's body. He could just run around, play off ball. He don't have to run point and shoot. He could just run around,
scoring time,
spot up, score easy. This is what I'm saying. Easy. He could get that scoring title. Easy to get the scoring title. Yeah. So I was watching an exhibition game that they had that them two look good together, man. Them two look good together. So I know. I don't think I don't think CP3 is starting. I think he's coming off the bench. He's the sixth guy. He's going to be the second unit. But if they scheme it with him running the point on for an occasion with Steph playing off ball, oh, forget about it, man. Forget about it. It's going to add less stress to his body, and he could just let it fly. There was one play CP3 hit him on the elbow, and Steph shot it. And before he even went in, he pointed to Chris like, "Good pass." He just ran down. He didn't wait till he went in. He just turned around, and was like, "Good pass." He pointed to Chris. The ball went in. He didn't even look at it. He just pointed to Chris. "Good pass." Like he felt it. I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, listen.
I was like,
80,
"Oh no."
Are we talking 75, 80 game wins this season?
Oh man. I was like, "Oh, it's not gonna go well for the West. It ain't gonna go well."
But you know what though? You know what? I got to take this back.
Yeah.
I know I said I'll give the Spurs 1 year. I don't think so. Victor showed me something.
Yeah.
Not very much. But Victor came with something.
Yeah.
I mean, catch alleys from almost like the foul line. Yeah.
I mean, the kid is 7'4". He could do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a unicorn.
Yeah.
And he knows how to use his body.
Yeah, he's just looking like a super tall George Gervin.
Oof,
You know what I'm saying?
Iceman,
Yeah. I mean, that his frame, his frame kind of remind me of that young George Gervin. You know what I'm saying? But he's taller. He's 7'4" with a handle. It's unfair. That's unfair.
Yo, listen.
He's 7'4" with a handle.
He left. Who's it? Minnesota they played. He left them perplexed. He had them in the paint like, what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Did you not see that?
Right. He's the kid is unfair, man. He's unfair.
Yeah.
He's absolutely unfair. But looking forward to the NBA season, man. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
Be good.
It's gonna be very disruptive.
Very disruptive. Very disruptive. I agree. Very disruptive. Especially in old faces, new places too. Once again,
Ooh,
very disruptive. Yes, sir. Very disruptive.
That's the only word I got for it. Disruptive.
That's a perfect word for it. Perfect word. Perfect word. But let's get to football, Chef. We're gonna get to football.
Oh shoot, Ja! What a weekend! What a weekend!
Quite the weekend, my man. Quite the weekend. But we're gonna get to that subject. Quite the weekend. Quite the weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Cousin Dale. Hey, cousin.
Dale ain't gonna want to hear that. I got nothing to say.
Cousin.
Dale was mad at me. Listen.
You all right? He was like, shut up, Vlad. Shut up, Vlad. Shut up, Vlad.
I'm like, listen, when you got Hurts back there, you can't lose.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, well, I was wrong.
You're not supposed to, man. But hey, cousin, you all right?
Oh man.
To
Zach. You lost to Zach, man.
You know what I'm saying? But listen. Well, let's start off with Thursday. Chiefs over the Broncos, 19-8. Another dismal Broncos loss.
Oh my gosh!
As Robert Saleh said to him last week, stay humble. That's what he told Sean Payton last week after they greeted each other in the middle of the field.
Word.
He said, good game. Stay humble. You know what I mean? So yeah. He had to hit him with that.
Ooh.
But Broncos continue on the downward spiral. Chiefs over the Broncos, Thursday night, 19-8. Ravens over the Titans. Ravens and Titans played in London this weekend.
Yeah.
So Ravens win that 24-16. Ryan Tannehill was out. So Malik Willis played a little bit. He didn't do much. So Ravens over the Titans 24-16. Dolphins.
Oh my gosh.
Cheetah and the crew, of course. Once again, lighten it up.
Oh,
lighten it up. 42-21 over the Panthers. Texans 2013 over the Saints.
Listen, Ja, I got to jump, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
go ahead.
If Tonga Baloa
Yes.
can have 2 back-to-back concussed seasons,
ending,
can we get that for Danny Dimes? No disrespect.
We gonna get to that one too. We're gonna get to that game. We're gonna get to that game too. Cause I was, we're gonna get to that game. We're gonna get to that thing. But anyway, Texas over the Saints 2013, the Commanders over the Falcons 24-16. Jags, Trevor Lawrence and the crew. Goldilocks.
Listen, he's putting the numbers.
Watch the Colts 37-20. Go ahead.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, 37-20 over the Colts. Bengals, Seahawks game, that was a doozy. That was a little bit of a knockdown, drag out. But Joe Burrow and the boys. Joe Burrow and the boys. Cool-ass Joe Burrow and the boys. They done defeated the Hawks 17-13, so they turning it back around. Vikings over the Bears 19-13.
Done.
Yes. And another upset. First loss for the Niners. They lose to the Browns 19-17.
But what happened to Deshaun Watson? I missed that part.
Oh, he was was he I'm not sure. I think he was injured. But
shout out to their backup, man. He put up
yeah. He played very good. He played
very well.
Yeah, played very well. Raiders over the Patriots 21-17. Once again, Patriots are slipping on a slippery slope, having a bad season. This may very well be Belichick's first losing season potentially, but everybody seems to be able to beat them except this one particular team.
I don't know, John. This might be the year, bro.
Then we gotta get some get back, man. We shouldn't have lost to them. But anyway, Lions on the come up.
Yeah.
5-1.
Listen, that's two teams. Miami and Detroit.
Right?
2 teams.
Yeah. Imagine that being a Super Bowl. Nobody would expect that.
No.
Nobody would expect that.
That's since Don Shula.
You know. Lions over the Buccaneers 2016. Rams over the Cards 26-9. Cowboys edge out the Chargers.
Ooh.
Yeah. They threw that. Yeah. Justin Herbert threw that pick, and it was a wrap. Threw that pick in the final minute. But yeah, Justin Herbert threw that final pick in the fourth quarter. It was a wrap. There was a lot of Cowboys fans there too, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Cowboys came through. Oof. Yeah, Cowboys came through to LA. Over there. Yeah, because when Herbert threw that pick, I heard mad cheers. I said, damn.
Yeah, no, me too.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, me too.
Damn. Yeah. Cowboy Nation be coming through.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
Most hated fans in the world.
Yeah, I know they are. But let's get to these 2 games, Chef.
Oh,
let's get to these 2 games. Well, first of all, I think Tyrod Taylor played pretty good. I mean, he had some miscues. You know, Dabo was pissed, because of the clock management because he tried to audible play. That, and then the clock, but he had misuse of the time in the first half, and couldn't get a playoff. But aside from that, Tyrod played good. I think the Giants have a better chance with. They really should make Tyrod start, but
not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Why? Go ahead.
He's the wrong persuasion.
Yeah. No, I wasn't even gonna go there with that. But the simple fact that they paid Mr. Dimes.
Right.
I mean,
Bring
So
on 2024, man. Draft class, please. Let us lose out.
listen, tank for Caleb, tank for Caleb.
Yes, 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 yes.
Remember, but Chef, remember he's a USC quarterback, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but that
well,
Dabo is the quarterback whisperer.
He kind of is. He kind of is. Yeah. Kind of is. So you still say tank for Caleb?
Yes. Yeah. Listen. I don't care what anybody say. Danny's not my guy. He's not my guy. Danny's not my guy, man. Listen, he had a great season last season.
Yeah.
I think it was a fluke. It was a one-off. It was listen, we got to see what the kid can do.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you still didn't give him an offensive line, but it was Saquon Barkley that did all the back work.
Once again,
he did all the back grinding work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And who got celebrated for it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who got rewarded for it? I mean, I'm not saying Danny Downs is a bad quarterback, but he's not Giants material. I could see him playing for like the Chicago Bears or something like that.
You don't feel him as a New York guy. He's just not a New York guy. Yeah. He's not a New York guy. I mean, he came from Duke, crying out loud. So
exactly. Exactly.
Not
I would never let that go.
Yeah, I know. So you got
never.
I know. You was like, they got a quarterback from Duke. Like, really?
Yeah, never. Yeah.
From Duke? Where they do that at?
Exactly. I mean, I would take a quarterback from Notre Dame before Duke.
Yeah. Duke is not a quarterback producing institution. Nah. Yeah. I think that's probably like the first time I heard about a quarterback getting drafted from Duke. I mean, Duke is good for basketball. You draft players from Duke for basketball, but football, what?
First round.
Yeah, at
first round.
Yeah. Like,
oh man, I would have fired the guy that scouted. I was like, oh, you don't know how to do your job.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah,
you got me this dud. Yeah, I'm good.
But even after all of that, Giants still could have won that game.
Yeah,
the Giants still could have won that game. So the ref ate the whistle on that holding call. You saw the holding call.
Yeah. Listen, there's a lot of suspect calls, man. A lot of suspect calls.
This whole season thus far. A lot of suspect calls. So, I mean, I think I was saying in the group chat, the refs ate that whistle because he wanted to go home. He was like, fuck it. Forget it. It's 1 second left. I already gave him another penalty. Half the distance to the goal line. Look, this is the ball game right here. You either gonna score a touchdown or you're not.
Listen,
I don't care.
Hey, you guys duke it out. I'm not blowing this whistle.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's blatant, I'm not blowing this whistle.
Yeah, exactly. About my sentiments, exactly. I totally agree with you. I think that's what that was about. He's like, nah, I'm out of here. We going home, man. We're not about to do this.
Unless I ain't getting paid for OT, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Say what? You're not paying OT on this? Love this machine. This machine.
Yeah,
y'all guys duke it out yourselves.
You see that? Exactly, man. Exactly.
I went to sleep early on that game. I was like, look, this game is a bust. I mean, like you said, Tyrod Taylor did more with the same O-line that Danny Downs has.
Yeah. Because you know what Tyrod Taylor does when he don't find nobody?
He runs.
Yes.
He runs.
He drive alive. He runs.
Yeah. Danny Downs will bust up the whole play. I'm like, yo, what are you doing right now, bro?
Yeah.
Want to hang tight? I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
But you know who I do like? What's that defensive DB that the Giants got? What's his name? Oh my gosh.
His last name is Collins, I believe. Yeah.
Yo, he was busting up the gut.
Yeah.
Oh, he was handing out haymakers left and right.
Yeah. Number 25, I believe his last name was Collins.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
You know, now
Shit.
get to the game. Get to the game in a moment. MetLife Stadium. Another excitement in MetLife Stadium. Gangrene and the Greenbirds. Major upset. First victory ever, lifetime against the birds, against these birds, the Eagles.
Lifetime, yeah, man. Listen, this is the first one.
Yeah. Very first victory
one.
ever. The Eagles is the only team that this franchise has never haven't defeated. There was a group of them at one time, but then the franchise finally got around, got enough talent to beat them. But the Eagles never able to beat them until Sunday.
Oof.
It was Sunday. And what a game it was. Quite the game it was. And you know, the crazy part about it is that the Eagles could have blown this whole game wide open.
They could have.
They could have easily blown this whole game wide open.
No, it's not they could have. They should have.
Yeah.
They didn't seize the opportunities because Hurts was playing cowboy.
Yeah.
He was slinging that football.
Yeah.
Not watching the secondaries at all.
Yeah. I could admit that.
Sauce was all over the place.
No, Sauce ain't even play. No, Sauce ain't play.
I thought Sauce did play.
Nah, Sauce ain't play.
Who was that? Was it Johnson or somebody?
Nah, Sauce ain't play. DJ didn't play. It was Michael Carter and
Michael Carter. Yes.
Yeah, Michael Carter and Bryce and Bryce. Oh man, his name escapes me. His first name is Bryce. It was Bryce Young. No, Bryce Allen. One of the. Oh man, I can't believe this kid's. Can't believe this kid's name escapes me right now. But his name is Bryce. But Bryce was the starting corner, and he was a solid corner too before we drafted Sauce, and he's a very good corner. So I wasn't worried about him being out there because I know he's a decent cover guy. But yeah, they had reserve secondaries, and you know they held it with the exception. You know, they with a bit of luck. AJ Brown had that deep ball that he slowed up on. Could have easily could have been 6. Devontae Smith dropped 2 crucial passes over the middle. He had real estate to score. So yeah, the Eagles should have blown that game wide open. So but they didn't. And the defense tightened up and, took advantage, created some turnovers and kept the game close. The defense did the best they could to keep the game close, aside from the Phillies' offense mistake. They kept the game close and they pulled it out, man. They pulled it out. I thought the final drive where it was 14-12. I mean, the fact that they kept it so close, and the Jets kept kicking field goals, just keeping it close. I was really impressed with the fact that aside from the 2 missed touchdown opportunities, that the Jets defense shut down the offense. Like Philly scored nothing in the second half.
They didn't.
You know what I'm saying? They scored. And they barely scored in the first half too. That Jalen Hurts touchdown was questionable. You know what I'm saying? It was very questionable because when he put his hand out from one side, it looked like
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, from one side, it looked like he broke the plane. And the pylon, it looked like he broke the plane, but I saw it on another angle. It looked like his hip and knee was down as simultaneously as he barely broke the plane. I mean, barely broke the plane. I know if Dell's watching this, he gonna text me like, "Really, bro?" No, so I know he gonna go back and forth. He gonna be like, "Dude, shut up! You won the game already."
Well, the whole thing with the replay, people gotta understand is that
Yeah.
They made the call.
Yeah.
Now it has to be irrefutable evidence that to make it overturned.
Yeah.
Wasn't any.
Yeah, it has to be irrefutable evidence. Yeah. So, but you know, I'm gonna leave that alone. But you know, that touchdown, you look at it. But this is all hindsight 2020, right? This is all after the fact. I mean, when I first saw it, you know, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I seen he had his hand out and like he broke the plane. I was like, yeah. I was like, can't front on that. That's a TD. You know what I'm saying? But then when you see clips, everybody's showing different clips and different angles. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Oh wow, okay. All right. Yeah, that do look a little questionable. But nonetheless, it's on the record. It's on the scoreboard. You know what I mean? So, you know, we came in, you know, they led 14, what was it? 14-6 at half, or even 14-9 at half. But second half, the defense tightened up and did their thing, man. The final drive when Jalen Hurts threw that pick, I don't know what he was looking at.
I don't know.
Because there was the receivers, the secondaries in I think cover 2 zone, and they were sitting there.
Yeah.
They were sitting there.
Big time.
They were sitting there. And
Big
he still threw it.
I don't get that.
You know what I'm saying? Them dudes were sitting there. He was like, all right, I'm gonna take it. And he picked it off. So, you know, that, you know, MetLife erupted, you know, so it was crazy. So, you know what I mean? So but big win for the Jets, big confidence booster for the Jets. This is probably this is I would say by far their biggest win of the season. So far, biggest win of the season.
Well, actually, it shouldn't have been. It should have been against Kansas City.
Yeah, it should have been.
So many blown calls in that game.
Yeah. But being it, we didn't get it with Kansas City. Jets got a big win.
I think this was a gimme game for that.
Yeah. It might have been. It might very well might have been, because you know these reps. You know what I'm saying? It's maybe you know, you watching NFL, man. You know, there's always this talk about games being scripted, and the players ain't scripted, the refs are. Right. You know, if anything, you know what I mean? So, you know, I can be with emotion and say, yeah, they scripted, but it's on both sides. It's on both sides. I can admit, see, I can look at things objectively. So I can admit when things are scripted, allegedly, for the Jets as well. So
okay, well, all I gotta say is,
I'm like, no, it wasn't scripted. Then when another team is like, yo, it's a fix. You know,
I can honestly agree that the Jets shouldn't have won that game.
No. I can honestly agree to that too. Listen, I'm gonna take the dub. You know, I'm gonna take the dub, but
no doubt.
Nah, I shouldn't have won that. It should have been. The score should have been 28-9. Real talk.
Yeah.
28-9. That should have been the score.
32, give or take.
You know what I'm saying? Or 28-9, 31-9, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real
give or
talk.
take. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is not. So, you know. Big ups to Gang Green. You know, we hit 500. So we see what we do moving forward. Actually, we got a bye week, and next we are playing the G-Men.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But I hope the Jets don't rest on their laurels, because that could be a trap game for their ass too.
Yeah, because Giants ain't got
Man, listen, you gotta be mindful of these. You gotta watch out for trap games. Any given Sunday, you gotta watch out for these trap games. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the Giants have been losing. They about due for one. And, you know, we good. You know, we good. Sometimes the Jets are good for giving teams that just do.
Listen, Giants better not win this game.
Oh, tank for Caleb.
Tank for Caleb. They better tank. I'm not playing. Listen,
don't win. It's like, don't win nothing else. Tank for Caleb. Don't win
Listen,
nothing else.
Danny Dimes need to rest it out for the rest of the season.
Oh man. Oh man. But that's your week 6 wrap up, man. NFL score recap, wrap up. So before we go, of course, we gotta get into damn it, man. Who's your damn it man for the week, sir?
Listen, I got 2 coins, man. One for the Jets, one for the Philly Eagles, man. That game, I was like, what the? I was sitting there and I was texting the group and I was like, what the heck am I watching right now?
Yeah.
What is this? Like, oh my gosh, field goals is the best the Jets are gonna do. You tell me this game is gonna be won on field goals?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you're telling me the Eagles can't score a touchdown? After the first one? What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
It was like the tale of 2 quarterbacks. Couldn't make it up.
Yeah.
Not that whatchamacallit played bad.
Hurts?
Not Hurts, but your quarterback.
Oh, Zach?
Zach. Not that he played bad, because he did some good plays.
Yeah, he did.
He did a lot of good plays, especially on the corners.
Yeah.
But
he's a game manager, man. He's doing his best to play careful. He's doing his best to play smart.
Yeah.
But now he has to translate to leading the team to score. You know what I mean? And I think that's where it gets a little tricky, because Zach ain't stupid. He knows he's so under the microscope. If he even ties his shoelaces wrong, it's like, you tying your shoelaces wrong, you suck. Get him out of here. If he even puts his helmet on and misses a strap, this stupid. You can't. Where's your strap? Put your strap on. Stupid.
Listen, in the red zone, he's not that. He's not that guy in the red zone. He's not.
Yeah, well, yeah, but believe it or not, it's kind of hard to score in the red zone unless you got a running game. But in his case, it's I don't think it seems like Hackett doesn't 100% trust him yet. No. He's like, nah, play like this, hand it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. All right, kick a field goal. It's all right. It's all right, kick the field goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, kick the field goal. It's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of that. In my opinion, I think that's what it is. But hey, they pulled it out, man. Sometimes, the defense is carrying this team straight up.
It is.
Defense is carrying this team. You know what I mean? So
but my damn it, man, is definitely on both sides of the field, though.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck was I watching? Land of Bizarro World? Like, really? And for Dell to be quiet until till the end, I knew either he was seething or he was like, "What the freak am I watching?"
Yeah. I know he was hot. I know he was hot.
It wasn't a good look for them, man. It wasn't a good look.
I dig it. My damn it, man. Do I have one? Actually, I don't. No damn it, man, for me tonight, sir. No damn it, man. Nothing. Yeah, nothing sticks out for me tonight. So, no one's gonna get the business tonight. So I'm good. I'm good on the damn it, man. No doubt. So that's what it is, folks. And that is a Rizap, man. That went by quick, didn't it?
It did. It was fun, man.
Yeah. It went by quick, man. Yeah.
We bring that energy.
Yes, indeed.
Trust me, folks, I'm not sleepy. It's just the lights that's in my eye. That's all that is, man.
Nah. Vlad is tired. He tired. Nah.
Listen, I've been waiting for this show ever since that game, and I was like, I can't wait. This game right here.
Yeah. Whoa.
Number the Giants. I'm like, what the heck am I watching here?
Yeah. That game was a snoozer. Definite snoozer, man. For real. Stop
putting the Giants on TV. Oh my God. Until Cal comes.
Tank for Caleb. Tank for Caleb. Chef says tank for Caleb.
Yes.
I don't know if they're gonna do that, but that's what the chef says. I'm sure a lot of Giant fans would agree with you, man. Tank for Caleb. Tank for Caleb. But
listen, if I want winning
I warn
season,
y'all, he's a USC quarterback. I warn y'all, he's a USC quarterback. You know their reputation. But
listen,
hey,
I'll take
tank
him.
for Caleb.
I'll take him. I know we're not getting Bo Nix.
Hey, can't wait. Yeah, can't wait for the NBA season to start. It's gonna start next week, man.
Next week, Thursday.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Next
NBA
week,
season
Thursday.
again, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about then.
No
But
doubt.
until then,
Yes,
we
sir.
thank you for tuning in. We thank you for watching. We thank you for listening. And remember, whatever you do, make sure you love what you do so you can embrace the grind. On behalf of Chef, this is Ja, the drum major, WGIS Sports. Salute. We out this piece.
Yes, sir.